Please note that any comments, jokes, questions, maybe anything that we say on the History of Bad Ideas is all in good fun. And remember, we insult everybody. Our thoughts, opinions, questions, anything else, actions that we do on the show do not reflect any of our employers, organizations, advertisers, or anyone else that is associated with the History of Bad Ideas. And remember, at the end of the day, it's just a joke.
Superman before Zack Snyder ruined him. Michael Keaton was the best Batman, while Christian Bale was just deadpan. No one remembers the other ones. Princess Leia in bikini and Transformer Lamborghinis. Please don't let Shia LaBeouf ever act again.
Please, God, no.
Remembering tales from the crypt, back when Michael Bay wrote good scripts.
He wrote scripts.
All right here is no mystery. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas.
Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 512. I'm Jason.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Brian.
Hey! Blake's going to join us here soon. Unfortunately, we're in a StreamYard studio, which is virtual, because Jeff has herpes, or the vid. Blake's coming online soon once he gets past Taco Bell, because it got robbed. And Brian's in Kentucky, and Jim is in Portland. Is that correct, Jim?
Yeah, close enough.
Okay, good. So Blake's going to come on the show here soon, and then we'll see what goes on here. But welcome everybody. Episode number 612. We'll be back next week for the regular episode in the studio too. But anyone else?
All right, I'll see you later.
See you guys.
Let's see. What did I watch this week? I finished Twisted Metal season 2.
Okay.
All right.
That's a lot of fun.
Okay.
Let's see. I've been watching Wednesday. The first season was better than this season is.
There's only 4 episodes right now, right?
I think there's a couple more. It might be like 6.
Okay.
But I'm in the middle of like the 4th episode, I think.
Okay.
But I thought there was more. I just don't like Pugsley. I watched Rollerball this week. Thanks, guys.
All right.
It did not get any better, so don't worry about it.
Is Chris Klein a good actor still?
Well, he was not in 2002.
No, that's a shame. It's kind of surprising. And you did that with Steve and Izzy from Everything I Learned from Movies.
Jeff and I did that with Steve and Izzy. That'll be out in September.
Okay.
I think the end of the 18th or something, like towards the end of the month.
Okay. Anything else you read or watched me?
Let's see. I watched The Challenge. We can talk a whole lot about reality television.
Okay, Brian, you got anything else you got going on over there?
There's Big Brother. But Jason, by watching all these shows,
yes.
When The Challenge, when Traders comes on, I know who all the people are.
That is true. We did not. Are you ready for you and I to send in our amazing race video for this? Do you know what to do? Okay. I feel like we could be a good team. I don't know how to drive a stick shift though that well. You may need to learn on that, Jim. That might be your thing.
I know how to drive a stick shift. I have one.
Okay.
So.
You just don't have the license.
Yeah, I got rid of the license.
I mean, in the long run,
work on that.
Yeah, I mean, in the long run, that's probably a better thing, anyways. Who cares? Cops really don't care about that stuff. So yeah. I didn't watch anything. I was at a lake house from friends invited us to a lake house. So I was used a jet ski for the first time ever. I used a...
You did not get hurt, did you?
No. I did not go fast enough to get hurt.
I'm proud of you, Jason.
Thank you. My buddy was going like 70 kilometers per hour, which is, I think, 7 miles an hour. I don't know. I don't do kilometers. We're America, damn it. And I got the highest I got was 37 kilometers per hour. I felt like I was going to, every time I turned, I was going to like, kind of fuck it up and flip, or not flip, but like flip it over. And my buddy's like, you're not going to flip it over. You're fine. Just keep going fast. I was like, I don't know about that. And it didn't help that, that it wasn't my, jet ski. So at the same time, I did not want to break it, per se. And then we went on I went fishing. I didn't get bored. I actually fished for about 25 minutes. It's a record.
25 minutes.
25 minutes. It's a record.
And then I did. We also went out on a pontoon boat, a very nice pontoon boat, and I went tubing for the first time with my youngest. We hit a wave. I went up in the air, came back down. My oldest son went onto the tube next, and there was a giant hole, and he sunk. So that was the last day that we were there. So, it was due.
But that was where was that again? Tube. Lake Tellico? Did you say
Lake Tellico in Tennessee?
I saw the pictures there.
Yeah,
on social media. I didn't know where Tellico is.
It's Tennessee. It's I don't know, probably about 45 minutes south of Knoxville.
Okay.
So it's beautiful.
So it's not a Lake Norris. It's kind of
no, it's south of Lake Norris. And it was a lot less crowded. There was hardly anyone out there most of the days. But yeah, it was beautiful. We went there. We got there late Friday night and then stayed Saturday, Sunday, and came back Monday afternoon. So yeah, it was a last minute thing that our friends invited us along, and it was just us, the two families there. So it was nice. So played a little pool. Lost to a 12-year-old. So that was great. 3 times because I kept scratching. So yeah.
So he didn't win. You just lost. So
correct. Correct.
He didn't really beat you. You beat yourself.
She beat me. Yeah. I beat. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can still hold your head high because she didn't actually beat you. You just
could I? I don't know about that. So yeah. And Jim, I cooked burgers and did not burn them.
Very nice.
Yeah. So it was a good weekend overall. I'm exhausted, but there you go. So anybody else do anything or watch anything this weekend? Brian's got something.
I started The Rainmaker.
Oh yeah, how is that?
USA. So I've only seen the first 2 episodes. But it is really, really good. I'm really looking forward to it.
Good.
Is that on Peacock?
It's on USA, so yeah, it's Peacock or USA.
Okay.
What's that?
I said it's on Friday night.
Okay.
On USA, but then it's on Peacock.
The film was tremendous from back in the 90s. Love that film with Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
Yeah, so. The film and the book are both incredible.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's a good show.
Good. And you're taking care of 13 cats this week.
Yep, and 3 dogs.
Yeah. Blake.
Yeah.
Did you go to Gen Con?
Yeah, I did. You want me to talk about the Marvel movies I watched first? I mean, I've been watching a whole bunch of shit since I've last been.
Okay, we don't have time for everything for a synopsis on each one. But
I can do my recency effect. How about
do
that?
it? Go.
Do recency effect.
Go.
Right? So I caught up on the Marvel stuff.
Okay.
You know, so first I had to do Captain America: Brave New World.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay.
Yep.
I didn't think it was that good, honestly. I mean, as far as like a Marvel movie, it was kind of subpar, to tell you the truth.
It's something I'm not going to remember in like 2 months.
No.
Yeah,
And,
I remember the Red Hawk was a letdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harrison Ford, I love the guy, but at a certain point in time, he's getting, I don't know, man.
Getting up there?
Getting up there in age and, whatever. But, Red Hawk was kind of a letdown.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay. But, it was okay. But then I did watch Thunderbolts more recently this weekend. The new Avengers.
How'd you like that?
And I actually found it entertaining.
I did too. My son and I really enjoyed that one.
I found it entertaining. However, the BBEG, was kind of a letdown in itself, though, too. But it seemed to be more of a comedy effect movie.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed more of a buddy comedy movie than an actual Marvel movie. You know what I mean?
I agree. Jim, did you end up seeing that?
Yeah, the BBEG was mental illness, what it seemed like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was interesting. It wasn't so much the character. It wasn't so much
Sentry.
What's his name? Sentry. It was his mental illness on what caused him to put everybody in there.
I enjoyed the final battle being taken place in his mind. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
It was okay, but I think it was a big letdown because I thought it was going to be worse than what it was. I mean, they built him up to be this. Well, all right. So, spoiler alert, right? So, the serum, hyperactivates everything. The guy's got a, Bob, has got a, troubled past, former drug addict, et cetera, et cetera. So it was kind of an interesting concept of going into the mind and fighting his dark side, more or less. But I figured his dark side would be more terrifying than what it was. I mean, for like a Marvel movie, you know what I mean?
Hey, Blake.
Yeah.
In the comic books, he's a letdown too. Don't worry.
Yeah. Well, the whole Sentry Golden God thing was kind of a little wacky to begin with. It kind of reminded me of Nuclear Man from that stupid Superman.
Hey! He's coming to the expo. That is not a stupid movie. Shut it.
We will meet Nuclear Man on October 26th through
Fucking
the 28th
A, Blake.
at the Cincinnati Comic Expo.
You've been back for 20 minutes and you're already fucked this shit up. God.
It's actually October 24th through the 26th.
About 24th to 26th. Thank you, Brian.
Not thank you, Blake.
Seriously, it's October 24th through the 26th?
You fucking say you got something going on. I'm going to fucking come through the screen.
I have a Navy Afghanistan reunion that weekend. I'm not going to be there. I'm sorry. Ah, jeez. And I was looking forward to it, too. I purposely plugged Nuclear Man so I could talk to him at the expo. Obviously, that's a big fail with the dates.
Do you have a birthday party?
Please, can you delay it a week?
Do you have a birthday party?
Call Andy. Call Andy and tell him to change the dates.
Andy, can you change the date? Sure, we'll change it. Why, Blake? Oh yeah, we'll change it. Change it, no problem whatsoever. If that's the case, every celebrity's got to stay at somebody's house on the podcast for the next week. Shut it, Brian.
No.
Shut it. Stay on target. Blake gets Nuclear Man.
What? Nuclear? Well, the whole Sentry thing and the whole golden boy thing. I was like, okay, it was kind of funny, but then when he goes to the dark side, I thought it was like I can't remember my Marvel DC stuff because I'm not up to date and I don't work in a Andrew's comic book store. So I couldn't remember. I was like, is this dark side as in dark SEID side or is that the DC? I can't remember. But anyways, it was kind of cool, but you're right. It was a little different. The whole thing was overcoming mental illness, not really beating a bad guy. But that's okay. That's fine. But I did find it more of like a buddy comedy movie than anything else. I did like the fact that, like, for example, Bob, I didn't know that was Bill Pullman's son.
Yep.
But I knew Walker, U.S. agent, was, Kurt Russell's son.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was joking around. There was an Alexa Swinton. I was like, is that Tilda Swinton's daughter? I don't know.
Maybe.
And then there's an Eric Lange. Is he like Erica Lange's son? I don't know.
I'm going to say yes until we're proven wrong. Just say yes.
And then Chris Bauer was in there. Is he related to, the pitcher Bauer? Was that his brother? Trevor Bauer?
That was a reach, Blake. Come on.
Okay.
That was a reach.
But Julie Louis-Dreyfus is in there. That's cool. Florence Pugh. Yeah, that's cool. But no, seriously, it was okay. And I did.
Julie Louis-Dreyfus. Is she related to Richard Dreyfuss?
Yes, I was expecting her to dance like Elaine. If they had like some Seinfeld joke reference in there, I probably would have enjoyed it.
Hey, Brian, we're not doing this here. We're not doing this here.
There was Violet McGraw. I mean, is that what's his name? Countryman McGraw's daughter? Was she in there too?
Did you watch Superman?
No, I haven't seen the Superman.
Did you see Fantastic Four?
No, but I saw the end credit scenes here where the rockets coming in. Like, oh, we have a 3D dimensional inner space thing coming in. What is that? And it was like, oh, that's a cool rocket ship. And there's a little 4 on the side. I'm like, yeah, okay. I mean, I'm going to get to the Fantastic Four eventually.
Eventually. You know what? Brian's going.
But here's the thing with the Marvel movies and everything that happens, right? Everything happens in a silo, right? So, like, I'm sitting there. They're like, hey, where's the Avengers? I'm like, man, where's Peter Parker in this thing, man? Where's new Captain America and his sidekick wing dude? Flying jetpack dude. I don't know,
because you're not caught up.
Make any references in there?
Because you're not caught up on 37 different Marvel films and 82 TV series. You have to be caught up.
Oh, man. Okay. But anyways, I did enjoy David Harbour's character. He gave in some good comic relief too.
David Harbour's awesome.
The end credit scenes where he's in the grocery store with the Wheaties box.
Yes.
I mean, that's what I say. I would probably say this is probably the funniest Marvel superhero movie that I've seen.
It's up there. It definitely is.
And that could be just because of recency effect.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, I went to Gen Con.
Okay, give me your three. We did plug it a couple weeks ago. Give me 3 of your favorite games that you played.
All right. So here's the deal, right? So my buddy 2 years ago ended up going to a session on Sunday. I usually go home on Sundays, and he's like, "Well, I want to check this game, D&D game out on Sunday. I'm going to play it." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I'm going home." So I did, and then he came back, and then he was like raving about this GUI Cube, which is for D&D 5e. And so we played. He ended up becoming one of the DMs for GUI Cube. So he ran a session last year, and I played, and I was like, oh, this is kind of nice. And the books are laid out. He kind of calls it like it's like D&D products made by DMs for DMs. I think you see how it's broken down into a lot of easy usage in regards to actually running a module and campaign and stuff. So, when you're DMing, it takes an awful lot of effort, but it's a lot easier when everything's put there for you and is organized in a way that it works really well. So, and the art is really good. And a lot of it seems to be focused on horror, horror and kind of stuff. And I would say, eventually this year he signed us up for stuff because he eventually got through in the games before I did. And Gen Con had like over 70,000 people. They were sold out all 4 days on the very first day that they were there. Again, another record-breaking, consecutive record-breaking year. I don't know how much bigger they can make it. They had max capacity like 70,000 and they hit it. So but it was basically got us signed up, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning, which I begrudgingly agreed to. But it was literally like 8 a.m. to like 11 p.m. gaming every day. And it was kind of funny. I was like, it all runs together. I mean, I can't even break out the games separately because they all blur together. And it was mostly almost all GUI Cube except for one guy's homebrew that we went to go for a different D&D, group party, which was even that was fun. It was a good thing to do. And so I ultimately I'm like, it's pretty good. So I ended up buying a couple of products because, I do like it. We did do some VIP gaming, which was in the suites of, Lucas Oil Stadium, which is really cool.
Yep.
And I sent you pictures there. I guess we were in the Peyton Manning suite. So they, up on the wall there, they had like Peyton Manning's Colts jersey signed. They had his AFC, All-Star jersey signed. And then they had his Tennessee jersey signed in there. And that was really good. And, when you're at Gen Con and you're in these rooms, there's like 10 other tables and like 10 people around each table. It gets really loud and obnoxious. And sometimes it just takes away from the gaming experience because you're trying to hear people at your own table, in order to play because it gets so damn loud in there. And, but the whole VIP gaming thing was a couple, cost extra, but you know what? It was really nice to be up there in a suite and you're at a table and it's nice and quiet and you get to play and overlook the, the big field, the field that they converted into nothing but tables and the thousands of people down in the stadium, down there as well, in addition to everything going on. So overall it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. I play 5e. I'm still a 3.5 edition guy at heart, but I'll play 5e, but I still need what's this do? I still need a lot of help, but otherwise it's all the concepts are the same. It's just some of the dynamics are just a little different,
So
that. Like 5e characters are like superheroes. It's like, Marvel, they're all Marvel superheroes at level 1.
So you played from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m., you said?
Yes, as Jim joked around. I didn't know who I was anymore.
How many squares in Axis and Allies did you move? 3?
1
in that
inch.
time? Okay, good call. Good call. That's what she said.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you meet
all weekend? I only moved 1 inch, only one territory.
Did you meet somebody famous in an elevator?
Yes, Joe Manganiello. So, all right, the first day we were in the VIP suites, I swear to God, I was standing there. I was looking at this dude. In order to get to the suites, you got to get through a valet elevator, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I got up there in the hallway where we had the GUI cubes, games. They were also having different other gaming companies is there. And I remember sitting there in the hallway, and I'm walking down the hallway, and there's this dude in this T-shirt and tatted arms and shit, and I'm looking at him, and I walk by, and I'm sitting there going, that guy looks familiar. I don't know why, but it is. I was looking familiar. I've seen that guy somewhere before. So then I sit there, and some of the free time, I start looking. I start looking up for people that are coming to Gen Con. It's like, yeah, there's a bunch of VIPs and people pitching their new games, and then sure enough, a day goes by, and I don't see them. Then again, I'm in the valet elevator. The guy standing in front of the valet elevator, and the elevator's going up. I'm like, oh hey, I'm going up too. Let me in. So the guy goes in.
He's like, fuck off. No, get out.
Yeah. He stands in and the employees in there, running the thing. He's like, yeah, he's going to 3. Yeah, I am going to 3 too. And I'm looking at him and I do a double take because it's the same guy I thought I saw before. And I'm looking at him again and he kind of like moves a little bit back to the corner of the elevator. And I'm looking, I'm like, all right, holy shit. I think that's Joe Manganiello. So I start trying to look at his, you're supposed to wear your name tag. And I'm looking, so I'm like, I'm like slightly turning. I'm trying to look to try and catch his name tag. And he's not wearing it around his neck. He's got it on his belt. And then he's got his hand over his name tag.
So Blake's looking at his dick.
And then I'm like, then the door opens and I like stand there. I'm like, oh, hey, man, after you. And he's like, no, that's okay. You go.
He's like, get the fuck away from me. This guy keeps looking at my dick. Can you get him away?
Yeah, I know. And then I run into the game and I'm like, well, I'm going to get in front of him because he's coming down the hallway and the door's open. And I stand in front of the door and I'm like, hey, Stan. And then he's come walking by me. I'm like, Stan. And I'm like trying to get everybody to look at me. and they're all taking selfies and photos of the suite overlooking the thing. And then the guy walks by. I'm like, God, walking. I'm like, God damn it, you guys didn't look. I said, I think that was Joe Manganiello.
Jim, you may need to go to. Go next year to meet your idol, Joe.
So I did Google Joe Manganiello, and they had a picture of him the day before at Gen Con, and it was him. And I showed everybody. I said, dude, that was Joe Manganiello. I yelled at the door, so you all turn around and look as he walked by me, because he thinks I was stalking him in the elevator.
Well, you were looking at
You were.
Because I was. And then it was pretty funny. Every break that we took, I went out into the hallways and I was stalking up and down. Like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm looking for Joe.
They had an APB out for Blake. If you see this man, please do not.
Please escort him back to his game.
You know, Joe wouldn't have had this issue if he had a Brian or a Corey or a Sleeveless Jones at like the Cincinnati Comic Expo does. Because they are the security there, and they won't have people looking at your dick like Blake look at Joe's dick.
I mean, thought he put his badge on his belt.
Oh, okay. You would have looked at his dick anyways. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
I would have too.
But yeah, it was pretty funny. So it was. So every break I'm out in the hallway, they're like, "Are you looking for Joe Manganiello?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can't find him."
Blake, your game time is up right now. No, I gotta see Joe.
I gotta go see Joe. But the thing was, I was looking up and down, and they had some suites, I think, buckled off for like some VIP people to hang out in too. So I was like, man, he's in here somewhere. I gotta find him. I guess he was there. He was pitching his D&D for Hero Quest or something with his new product line that was out. But
you could have put your badge up and said, "Don't you know who the fuck I am? I'm Blake from Hobie. Let me in."
Exactly. I tried.
Then he'd be like, tell Jim I said hi.
Yeah,
that's right.
Jim likes my abs. Look at those abs.
Tell Andrew to up his price. I'll come to Comic Expo.
Blake was a gelatinous cube after that. He was like,
pretty much.
Oh, Joe. So that was your highlight, huh?
Yeah, that was true. That was my highlight. But if somebody wanted to go, the whole GUI cube is kind of interesting. It was started by a guy that everybody likes. His name's he goes by Adelphus and Adelphus Goo, and it was the world that kind of he created for his daughter and her friends to play. So he like ran these games and he came up with these concepts and stuff, and people were like, dude, why don't you like publish these and get this done, and that's what he's done. So for the past couple of years, they've showed up, and he's got actual, like I said, some good printing, some good peeps there, and the DMs running the GUI Cube were voted best in Gen Con. So, that includes my buddy, who was running games. I always sat in on his games, and I got to meet Big Dev. We made time out, and I had dinner with Big Dev at PF Chang's, and
nice. You do love PF Chang's.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You do love PF Chang's. Brian.
I told him my Joe Manganiello stalking story too. He thought it was pretty funny.
Dev's like, so have I. Did he do a lot of size?
Yes.
Brian, it's amazing that Blake took, over 12 hours to beat the gelatinous cube. You and I beat it in 20 minutes, I think, the one time?
The first time it was 30 minutes.
That's right. That was after you defeated the dragon in 15 minutes.
Well,
right?
To be fair, Brian did a very smart thing. The cube was following him. It's made of gel, and he just went into a giant freezer, like a walk-in freezer, and then closed the door and left. So it froze. It was fine. It was good. So there you go. I don't know what the problem is for that.
I don't see what's so cool about it.
It's just a gel cube. Some news here. We'll get some things since we don't really have an outline here. I did put this up there just because Blake is a big Saturday Night Live. Jim and Brian and I do too.
I saw Dave Chappelle Friday too. By the
really?
way. Yeah, so Dave Chappelle in Yellow Springs, which is north of here.
Yep.
He's got it's called Summer Camp with Dave Chappelle, and so you get tickets for Friday and Saturday, and so we got tickets, and we went to go see him on Friday. But he doesn't announce who he's bringing in, so he'll bring up a bunch of comics and etc. For the show, and so you don't know who's going to be there. So he'll come up and he'll talk and he'll do some bits, that he's working on, and then he'll introduce his, tell a backstory of why he's got somebody here, or he knows this person from back in the day, or I used to open for him when I was 13, blah blah blah. And so that was really cool and funny. And the big guy, I mean, they had Joe DeRosa, they had Matt Richards, he's a black dude that does Donald Trump impersonations. It was pretty funny. And then the headliner, the last guy he brought out was Shane Gillis.
Really?
So Shane Gillis was up there and did a 20-minute set. And Shane Gillis does Trump impersonations too. So Dave is like, hey, let's bring out Matt Richards again. So he's like, hey, so we got black Trump and white Trump. And then Dave starts, okay, here's the situation. You're in an all-black movie theater, and you're sitting with black Trump and white Trump. You got to tell them to be quiet. And it was pretty funny. So they're going back and forth with some added improv at the end. So that was pretty cool. So if anybody ever gets the opportunity to go to, Yellow Springs is a pretty cool place, to begin with. It's kind of neat and a little artsy. And of course, Dave, is a big.
He lives
big
there.
Yeah, he lives there. And part of what he did during COVID was had these outdoor venues. So they got an outdoor pavilion. He built in the middle of this cornfield out in these woods. And so you have to go park at Young's Dairy and you hop a bus and they bus you literally a mile away to because you can't, to where the show is. And you hop out there and they got some vendors. There's no alcohol allowed, but apparently you can smoke all the weed you want, and they do have a cordon off smoke without guilt section, in the back there, and is outdoor seating, and it is really, really cool. So he did that during COVID to keep, people employed and keep, revenue coming in for the town and all this other kind of stuff. So it was pretty cool. And then the next morning, we went to there's a little B&B, hotel there in downtown Yellow Springs. We went there to go eat breakfast, and sure enough, I saw Matt Richards. He's the black Trump dude, and he's wearing a blazer and shorts and his Trump wig, and he's walking around. And then, of course, there was Matty Nass. I forget the guy's name, an older gentleman there. And I was like, I almost wanted to go up and say, hey, man, good set last night. Thanks. But, Chappelle's wife was there, and she's, corralling everybody. And so, half the crew of everybody that showed up, there's, 10 comedians. Half of them, they were all going canoeing.
Why didn't you join?
Yeah, well, I was getting sick. That's when COVID hit.
No.
So I was like, shit.
Well, I'm actually seeing Shane Gillis on Saturday because he's opening act for Zach Bryan in Notre Dame. So... Cool. Yeah, it's a very interesting thing. I was like, huh. So Zach Bryan, the country singer, he's performing at Notre Dame, and his opening act is Shane Gillis. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to burn Notre Dame to the ground because I hate that college. So it's going to be tough.
Yeah, that's okay though. But I'm I apologize. I haven't been on for a while. I got a lot of shit to talk about. But all right, I'm done.
So Saturday Night Live,
yeah,
they got rid of some cast members.
Yeah, I saw that. What's going on?
Well, it's kind of like they do that every year, right?
Well, yeah, but it's usually at the end of the season, in between seasons. Didn't they do this mid-season?
No, this is in between seasons.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, then okay, whatever. It happens.
They got rid of some decent ones. I will say that. But
some of them just move on and was it Devin? What's it? I forgot his last name. He just pretty much said, "Yeah, it was time to go."
Yeah.
He said I had a lot of fun, but it was like a dysfunctional family.
Yeah, I mean,
and Heidi Gardner's been there for 8 years or something. So It sucks that she's gone. She's funny, but I understand.
No, that apartments.com,
Is paying well.
Rolling in.
I did see the one meme, the cast of SNL next season. It just was Kenan Thompson. It was just him. That's it. But they did. What's that?
Chloe Fineman, Bo and Yang, they're still in.
Yeah. And they did announce some new people. Jeremy Colhane. Not familiar with him.
Yeah.
He was in. He's from Dimension, or he's from Dropout TV and College Humor.
Okay. They did announce Cam Patterson. That one's going to be good. I like that. He's funny. If you haven't seen him yet, I would definitely look up some of his comedy in that. They did add Veronica. I'm trying to see where it's at. I can't think of her last name now. Sorry, I apologize. But Veronica, and she does like videos online and that. I do not find her funny. Obviously, I'm not. It does not matter. It's Veronica Slokowska. Yeah. I've seen her videos before, and I'm not a huge fan, but whatever. There's enough people. They hired 5 people. Ben Marshall. He was from.
Well, Ben Marshall has been on the show. He's with Please Don't Destroy.
That's it. Yeah.
But John Higgins is not coming back.
Yeah, he
Please
said.
Don't Destroy. So.
Yeah, John Higgins is saying that he had a couple other things he wanted to do. But yeah, with Ben Marshall, he's actually going to be a full-time cast member now. And then the other guy is going to be still a writer for it.
Yeah.
So, and then Tommy Brennan is the other one that they're bringing on. So again, you don't know how any of these are going to be. And it's a timeout. They do this every time. That they release some people, they get some new people in, see what they can do in that. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. But personally, I would like to see Michaels not be in charge anymore. I don't have a problem with him. I just would like to see what it looks like after he's gone, after he's not in charge anymore.
Well, there was 5 seasons where he wasn't in charge and they sucked.
That is true. Supposedly, the new front runner to take over after he leaves is Colin Jost. That's the rumor that I've been reading. So
I heard Kenan Thompson before that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a bad pick. I mean, he's been there forever.
I saw a couple of interviews where they're saying that it could be Seth Meyers.
Really?
Yeah. Because the thought is that the way that late night TV is going, like he might not be like they might not keep doing his show.
Yeah.
So it might be like one of those things where like the timing is right.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes sense.
I wouldn't have a problem with Seth Meyers doing it. You don't know how any of these guys are going to be. People are going to be anyways until it happens. But I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing. I know everybody's like, "Oh, I don't watch." I always love when they announce like this person got hired. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not watching. It's like nobody fucking cares. Like, relax. It's like a regular TV show. It wasn't as good as when you were a teenager in their early 20s. We get it. Everybody says the same shit.
As good when they had Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
Billy Crystal on at the same time. But you know what? That's also my era.
Correct.
So I'm biased.
But that's the thing.
You know what? It was the best. But anyways, keep going.
But that's the thing, though.
You like the one season with Billy Crystal and that's it?
Yeah.
You did marvelous.
Marvelous. Jinx by makeup. All right.
But again, you remember the good scene, the good skits they have from back then. But you have to remember there was still like 30 minutes of good show and an hour worth of crap back then too.
Yep.
That was usually at the last hour. It's usually when I fell asleep.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, I've said this before on the podcast. I read Daryl Hammond's book a while back, and he said the same thing. He's like, we have an hour and a half 20 times a year, like an hour and a half every week for 20 episodes a year. You are not going to hit a home run every single sketch. They're like, if you hit 40 to 50%, it's good. That's a great show. Because he's like, there's so much you got to write out there. And he's like, it just doesn't happen. And he's like, we cut a shit ton of stuff. So, some other stuff could have hit, but you don't know that. And then again, like you said, Jim, like everybody's like, oh, back in my day, they did great. It's like, have you seen some of those seasons? There's some rough episodes in there. Even like the 1970s and that, they were funny, but like there's some rough sketches in there too.
And all the stuff you can only find is only the greatest hits.
Yep.
You can't find all the garbage. So.
Yeah. So, like I said, if you don't like it, that's fine. But
maybe they should put out all the garbage hits.
That would be great.
SNL.
That would be great.
The worst skits ever on SNL.
The worst skits ever.
For Jeff now, that would be the cheerleaders with Will Ferrell and Sherry O'Terry.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, like I said, that is like I said, Cam Patterson. If you guys haven't seen him, he's pretty funny. I'm gonna have to look up Jeremy Coyne. He does a lot of sketches. You said, Jim?
I don't recognize him completely. I have to go because I watched a lot of stuff on Dropout, and he didn't stand out to me. I just saw that's where he was from, so I was going to look up stuff and see if I would recognize him.
Gotcha. Okay. Anything else anybody saw recently? In the news or anything like that? Well, entertainment news, I should say.
Breath of Silence to Graham Greene, the veteran actor, Dances with Wolves. And
yeah, that's right. I saw that.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a Breath of Silence for local radio host, popular. He was syndicated around the country. Let people know. Gary Burbank.
Oh yeah.
What? Burbank?
Burbank passed away.
Oh shit, that sucks.
Earl Pitts American, Gilbert Gnarly, GNRA, LEY.
Yeah.
Sports for Consequences, stuff that he did on the 700 that was a staple of me growing up.
He was a staple. Man, that sucks.
Breath of Silence. I think Brian shared this news. Brian, you broke the Taylor Swift news that Blake did. I'm sorry. Blake did. Taylor Swift was seen in North Carolina with Bat Boy. Did you see that, Blake?
Yes, I posted that. Bat Boy's being, apparently Bat Boy's been invading ICE.
Yes. So supposedly this is the Weekly World News.
Yes, it's great. You should post it on our website, on the social media. I thought it was funny. I saw it. I just started laughing.
I did too. And the best is that they have a little insert of an ape in a suit, and it says PhD ape meeting with the DA hoping to get Bat Boy to stay in the U.S. He escapes ICE, last seen in the woods of North Carolina with Taylor Swift. I feel like that's true. The best, Blake, is the photo of it. There's somebody, it's a blonde, skinny woman, and like she has sunglasses on, and her hair's like covering a third of her face. You're like, is that Taylor? So
I think it's Sia.
Is it Billie Eilish?
I don't know. I think it's Taylor Swift. You're right. The whole engagement to Travis Kelce is a front. She's actually engaged to Bat Boy.
I will say that I love the Weekly World News. It's a great thing.
I'm glad it's coming back.
It's been
gone for a while. It's been low key for a while. I mean, I don't think anybody buys print newspapers anymore, but at least they're going digital, right?
That's right. My grandmother swore that some of that was true. Back in the day, back in the 80s and that. So Brian got this one from Yahoo News. Let's see here. As parents, we have a responsibility to teach our children about the importance of protecting our planet. Taking your kids to national parks is a wonderful way to immerse them in the beauty of nature. However, there's a right way and a wrong way to visit national parks as a family. The wrong way involves allowing kids to feed wildlife and actually encouraging this harmful and dangerous activity. In a video taken at Rocky Mountain National Park, a child feeds the animal while family moves up closer to take photos. Let's see here. The original posters.
It's an elk.
Yeah, it is an elk. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. The original poster of it, Sebastian Stoneham, wrote, "Watch this kid get his fingers bit," and he did.
Oh God.
The kid exclaims, "Ow," as he recoils in pain and pulls his hand back from the elk's mouth. So the parents let him do it.
They were right behind him, like, go ahead, go.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like feeding a polar bear a grape. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. But yeah, they said you should stay back 25 feet or 25 inches if you're going to feed them. So, Brian, you and I love these people in the national park system. What animal would you like a moron to feed in the national parks?
I would like to see people try to feed for the grizzly bears.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Just as long as it's put out there that the grizzly bear is not held responsible for its actions.
Yeah. You know,
because it's just doing what it does.
Yes.
What is nice, I was out in Rocky Mountain National Park this summer.
Did you feed an elk?
Springs and Red Rock. No, we've seen some moose, though.
Oh.
But yeah, everybody's like, "Oh, I want to see a bear." And I'm like, no, I don't want to see a bear when I'm hiking on the trails. I would like to see a bear from the car when I'm driving through the park, but not when I'm walking on a trail and I have to worry about a 4-year-old and an infant and other kids and everything else too. Normally my response would be, just outrun the slowest person. But when you got young children around, you got to change your.
Why? You just throw the kids at the bear and run.
The kids should be feeding them.
Well, you know what? You're right. They should be giving the bear their M&Ms and making friends.
Here's a fish. Well, another one from the travel.com. Another one, Crater Lake National Park is now operating with just over half its staff. And is the Fort Barrancas at Naval Air Station, Pensacola, is currently open 1 day a month. This is why visitors must avoid giving park rangers more work. Yet despite this, people continue to break the park's rules. An Instagram post showing a man approaching bison recently went viral. Park rangers decided to take action this time, though. I would have just left to go. Visitors approaching wildlife are quite common. A few months ago, a man flew a drone over an osprey nest and then allegedly returned to Yellow National Park to break more rules. Let's see here. Recently, the guy came up to the bison. He's boldly walking towards the animals. Soon after, however, we can see the bison attacking the visitor. The man falls to the ground and then crawls away. At the end of the video, park rangers can be seen handcuffing the guy that was injured.
Good.
I love it. And then I love how at the end of all these articles, please stay at least 25 yards away. Every single one. It should not be that difficult. Do not go pet the hairy cows. They're not gentle.
Remember, the stupid shall be punished.
That's true. Yeah. So, in other news, Brian, you're excited about this. Cracker Barrel went back to their logo. Did you see this, their original logo?
Yeah, the cracker and the barrel are back.
Yes. After losing
Uncle Herschel is back.
They lost $100 million.
I saw a very inappropriate meme. Which, this is the place to talk about it. One of the best things I liked about the Cracker Barrel jokes was they had Uncle Ben and Aunt Jemima up in heaven, and Uncle Herschel's in the middle. And they're like, "Welcome, Cracker."
Is that his name, Uncle Herschel?
Apparently, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Uncle Herschel. Yeah, that's an actual dude.
Finally, greatergood.com. This is another one. We'll wrap this up. We got a hat trick today. 3 rhino poachers were eaten by lions after breaking into a South African game reserve. Let's see here. It's believed
That's my favorite article of the week.
It's believed that 3 men illegally entered the game reserve to poach rhinos. Instead, they found themselves in an unusual and deadly situation. They strayed into a pride of lions. It's a big pride, so they didn't have much time, said one of the representatives, told AFP news agency. We're not sure how many there were. There's not much left of any of them. The people, not the lions. The lions needed to be tranquilized before anyone could approach the remains of the poachers. Because of this, the bodies were not recovered right away. Eventually recovered at the scene were 3 pairs of shoes, various limbs, and a head. In addition, equipment often used by poachers for cutting off rhino horns were also recovered. Ricky Gervais even chimed in, the comedian. He tweeted, "Rest in pieces." Other people were concerned about the lions, and the reserve was contacted about their health. Lions didn't show any changes in behaviors, so lions are perfectly fine. There were 6 of them at least, 6 lions, that is. And the vet staff looked over them and said they were in great shape. Yeah, they just ate a full meal. They're perfectly fine. Let's see here. They've said, please stay back 25 yards from the nature reserve and do not jump the fence. So I always love when these poachers try to jump a fence and they jump into the lion's den. This is like the 3rd article in the last 2 years that we've reported this. It's always a fun time. And it's always great that they only find shoes left over usually. So if you're in South Africa, just leave the rhinos alone. I like that the rhinos have some bodyguards for it. So could you imagine, like, what do you think their last thoughts were, the poachers, when they jumped the fence and thought they were getting these rhino horns? And they see these fucking lions. Whoops.
Good.
So there you go. Anybody else got any articles or anything?
They shit their pants.
I'm going to say that's the last thing. I don't even think they have time to do that.
Well, did you see you can order your own custom bedazzled Ocean Gate submersible purse?
Oh,
yeah. I put that in there. I figured that'd be a great gift Brian can get his wife this Christmas.
The best thing is you can lock it by bolting it closed.
Yeah. The problem is you can put something in.
You can't get it out.
But you can't get it out.
You got to have the right screwdrivers and wrenches.
That's like. You got to have the right socket set to open it.
That's right.
It says on this website, socket set not included. Let's see here. There's on TeePublic, we talked about this real briefly the other week. They have Ocean Gate Safety Inspector t-shirts. They have, this might be my favorite, how to make
you know what? You send that to me. I'll get that for my
I will.
son-in-law. He's an engineer. He'll get a kick out of that.
They have another one that, let's see here. It's how to make a submersible, and it's a t-shirt. They have a bowling ball, a TV antenna, duct tape, a flashlight, rope, a garbage can, a GameCube controller, and I think 3 oxygen tanks. Let's see here. They have another one that shows just the video game controller and says submarine driver. Let's see here. And I think they have a lot of shirts here.
That's the one That's the one I got for the expo.
The video game one, the controller. I like that.
Yep.
Sorry,
it's a generic. It's not even the original Xbox. It's
no,
generic Xbox controller. It's a third party.
And then
aftermarket.
This one, it shows the Titanic halfway down, like sinking halfway down, and in the ocean part it says, "Y'all got any more of those billionaires?" So good job, TeePublic. Sorry, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll send you the link.
Send me the link.
So yeah, good for them. Finding a void and doing it. Jim, have you found anything? What's up?
No, I was talking about. I wasn't really looking much stuff up because I'm doing this on my phone, and if I go off,
I got you.
Go off this, and I lose.
Okay. Let's see here. The Marvel Zombies trailer came out, the animated series. I posted it on the History of Bad Ideas Today Facebook page. Looks pretty badass. Looks pretty awesome. Brian, you can watch it without watching anything else before it.
Oh, sweet. That's right up my alley.
So it does look good, though. I will say that. And then here, I'll do this here. Even though we don't have an outline. Weapons was number 1 at the box office this weekend.
Woo!
Yeah, it made $10.2 million. It's up to $134 million world total, $234 million worldwide. Blake, I would highly recommend you seeing Weapons.
Yeah.
Jaws, the re-release was number 2 at $8.1 million. 280 million total, 491 million worldwide in its whole career. That either shows that Jaws is that popular or that there's nothing else out there to come in at second. The film that let's see here, Caught Stealing, 7.8 million. Number 3rd, that's 9.5 million total, 14.9 million worldwide.
Is that based off the James Addiction song?
No.
Ben Caught Stealing?
No.
Is the song in the movie?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It's the opening.
Because that's a missed opportunity if they did not.
Jim, her right to prove it wrong. Brian, you and I both wanted to see this one, right? This is the guy gets mixed up with a lot of different gangs.
Yeah, it's Austin Butler and Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah. It looks fun. It looks like
It does.
Like in the same vein like as Bullet Train and like some of those like lighthearted gangster films and that. So yeah.
I like Matt Smith playing a punk rocker.
What's that, Brian?
I said it kind of gives me a Guy Ritchie vibe, even though it's not one of his movies, but that's kind of the vibe it gave me.
Yeah. You said Matt Smith is in this, Jim?
Yeah, I like him playing like the punk rocker with the mohawk.
Oh yeah, I saw a photo of that. They said that's about as punk as it really is. Other than that,
Freakier Friday made $6.5 million.
Lindsay Lohan returns to acting.
This is a hit. $82 million total, $132 million worldwide. I think this is a $45 million budget. So, and The Roses, did not do well. 6.4 million, 8 million total, 17 million worldwide. So yeah. Falling into number 9, Nobody 2 made 1.8 million. It's 20.5 million total, 36 million worldwide. But as Brian talked about last week, that sucker's going to be popular on Peacock. So
yeah, that's going to do great on streaming.
Yeah. And then the other one, Naked Gun, made 1.8 million as well as number 10. Made 51 million so far, 95 million worldwide. So that was also on a $48 million budget, I think, or something like that. So it made its money back. So Randall Holt. So go ahead.
I saw, I think, Kevin Holden watched it and thought it was rubbish.
Randall Holt went to the drive-in. We were not there. I apologize. And he did not think it was great either. And his wife hated it. So that's RJ Holt 666. He's not evil.
How many people did he smuggle in the trunk of his car?
7.
Cool.
No, you don't have to worry about how many people anymore, Blake. You just pay by the car load or by the car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's fine. It's fine. You pay extra $5 if you want to bring your own food. So
what about your own chair?
Yeah, you can bring your own chairs. Cool. Last time I brought a grill. And just started grilling in the parking lot of the drive-in.
Do they still have the speakers, or do you actually tune in now on Bluetooth on your your car stereo?
I think they do.
What do they do for audio now?
I think it is the same speakers.
Really?
It goes through the radio, but you have that little speaker box there too.
If you wanted to do the little squawk box.
Yeah, I believe so. Randall, correct that for us, would you please? But yeah, it's still fun. I think
there's no sound, it's all subtitle.
Well, they did just what what do you call it? The one that we go to, they just redid the screen. Like, it's a pretty good like screen. They said, well, after 50 movies, 50 years, they finally updated it. So, but yeah, so there you go. Let's see here. Let's see. Colin Farrell said he read the script to the Batman 2, and it's extraordinary. So there you go.
Are they going to get him to? Are they actually going to get him to get all the prosthetic makeup on? Because I thought that was the big drawback from him doing 2, is he didn't want to sit there and go through all the makeup again.
He is in the second one, but he's still up in the air for the Penguin season 2.
Oh, okay. So he's good for the movie,
yeah, it was
but
the TV show that he.
What's that?
Yeah, it was the TV show that he is not certain about doing just because of the extensive process for the prosthetics.
Mm-hmm.
The movie he said was fine because it was a couple weeks or whatever, but like the show took forever, and it's like a 2-hour process every single day to get him in makeup.
Yeah, that'd be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I think that would get old after a while.
But Batman 2, are they still having Glitter Vampire Boy playing Bruce Wayne still?
Yes, Robert Pattinson.
Okay.
Now,
are they bringing in the Joker?
That is the rumor. On the other side, James Gunn is saying that obviously Matt Reeves' Batman is a different universe than James Gunn's universe. But James Gunn's universe does have Clayface coming.
Time travel too. Well, it's also time travel. Which by the way, I was going to bitch and complain about. I'm tired of all this alternate universe time travel shit now. Again,
well, it's going to
come up with some original storylines in this shit.
Well, it's going to end soon.
Well, eventually, yeah.
Doomsday.
I don't think you don't have to say it's an alternate. No, it's just a different movie.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to always connect.
Yeah. So Matt Reeves, his is different. James Gunn has Clayface is going to be an R-rated horror film in the his DC universe. He was talking about that, so I think that's 2027 is when it's coming out.
If they get to it, if it doesn't get canned.
Well, the best part is today, somebody online, and it kind of took off he did it as a joke, and it took off, and people were like reporting on it that Tom Holland was starring as Robin in the new Matt Reeves Batman.
I'm so confused.
And they said, how can he play both characters? I was like, oh my God. Yeah. So there you go.
I did see a blurb on Tom Holland that he read the script for Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey and said it's the best script he's ever seen.
Yeah, he's in that, right? He's
yes,
he was one of the main guys in it. What's that?
They're talking about the Odyssey as in the Greek story Odyssey of Odysseus? Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Christopher Nolan, it's next year, I think it comes out, right?
Yeah. Well, all you got to say is Christopher Nolan, and I'm in. So.
Yeah. I think it's July of 2026. So yeah, we'll see what happens in that. So it looks like I said, I'm intrigued by it just because it's Christopher Nolan, like Blake said. So, Brian, did you see anything out there going on?
I saw a couple of things. I saw.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, Brian.
Oh, sorry. I did see a couple of things. Judy Reyes signed on for the Scrubs revival, so Carla will be back.
That's good.
They got pretty much everybody back, right?
Yeah.
I think she was the last one.
Yeah, so they've got JD Turk, Elliot, Carla. Dr. Cox is the only one that hasn't been announced or like that I haven't seen anything about. So I don't know if McGinley will be back or not.
Is the janitor back?
Neil Flynn.
I haven't seen anything about him either.
I was just curious.
I would imagine he'll have like a recurring, like probably like a guest star kind of deal. I don't think he'll be in like every episode, but
I was just curious. Was he a recurring in the original?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He was originally supposed to only be a short-term character, but once he started doing what he did, they were like, "There's like no way that we can get rid of it. Like we have to keep him."
Gotcha.
But he never had a script. All of his stuff was ad-libbed that he came up with.
That's awesome.
I was reading. Yeah.
Anything else, Brian?
I did also see that Paramount Plus announced a deal where they're gonna be doing the Call of Duty game, video game movie.
Interesting.
They're doing like a live action Call of Duty.
That could be interesting.
Film like franchise.
Hopefully it's not like Doom. Jeez.
When I saw that, the first comment I saw was, "This will be the first movie fully paid for by microtransactions."
Would you like to continue to watch the movie? Please insert your credit card.
No, while you're watching the movie, are you getting ribbed by a 12-year-old boy making jokes about your mother the whole time?
Anything else, Brian?
Not off the top of my head. That is entertainment related.
Okay. Blake, anything you got?
No, that's all I can think of. I've been winging it here. I didn't write anything down.
That's all right. That's all right. Carrie Yules. Oh, sorry, Jim. Go ahead.
Eloise.
Yeah, Eloise.
The other thing I watched. Anybody else? You talk about James Gunn. Did anybody else start Peacemaker?
Yes.
Oh, I saw the first episode of season 2. It's weird.
The call back to Superman with Guy Gardner and Hot Girl.
Yes.
Oh.
So they took out
Sean Gunn.
They took out the characters from last season. Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman and the Flash.
Yeah.
And they added
Mr. Terrific.
Yeah, they had the Justice Gang in there.
Yeah. Which then people were like, well, maybe it takes place in an alternate reality. It's like, oh my God, just who knows? Well, did you, so let me ask you this. Did the orgy really take place, or was that in his mind? Peacemaker's mind?
I have no idea.
There was a lot of schlong on my TV that day.
There were a lot of floppies.
Yes. I did. I enjoyed the first episode. It was weird, like Blake said.
Yeah.
I did like Eagly. I'm not fucking taking you outside. It's too cold.
Yeah. And I did like the job interview to join,
yes.
to join the Justice League. That was kind of funny.
When Sean Gunn is he's Maxwell Lord, and he had his mic on the whole time.
Yeah.
Wait,
what did you hear?
Everything I said? How many interviews did I do?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, his mute wasn't working. Yeah, the mute switch.
And he's like, how many times did I say camel toe to that lady? And the best is Guy Gardner, played by Nathan Fillion, is such a dick in it. He's awesome. Yeah.
This guy sucks.
What'd you say, Brian?
Green Lantern.
Yeah, Green Lantern. Yeah.
He's the absolute best as Green Lantern. Like,
yeah.
I hope that he gets his own treatment as the character, because he deserves it, I think.
He's in Lanterns, coming to HBO next year with Kyle Chandler.
That's where they do all the lanterns.
Yeah. It's John Stewart, the Lantern, Green Lantern, and Hal Jordan, the other Green Lantern, and then Guy Gardner. I don't know how much he's in it, but he is in it. They're investigating a murder and of DC, like in the DC universe. Originally, I thought they were going to kill Guy Gardner off in it, but I'm like, I don't know. He's getting pretty popular. I don't think they're going to kill him off. Because he's got a lot of positive feedback on that character. So I don't know what murder they're investigating, but yeah. That comes to HBO next year. I'm interested in that. Kyle Chandler is a great Hal Jordan. Love that pick. So
he's also a great high school football coach.
They are remaking that Friday Night Lights.
Yep.
For TV. Not a reboot. But a revisit, I think is what they called.
It'll be set in modern day, so it probably just 15 years after the last one. And I did see that Riggins did have his advice to anybody who gets a role in it is like, don't take it too seriously. Just enjoy yourself. Go for the ride. It's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like John Carter.
Oh.
Yeah. It's because Mars was in the title. They had to cut that. Last thing here, last article. Deadline has Carrie Elwes is nearing a deal to join FX's Very Young Frankenstein, which we understand has received a pilot order. He will play the President of the United States in it. The show is inspired by Mel Brooks' classic 1974 film Young Frankenstein. Brooks is executive producing it, the FX project, alongside a trio of creatives from FX's What We Do in the Shadows. So that could be interesting. Also executive producing is Kevin Salter, who did History of the World Part 2. Ooh, I don't know about that one.
Is he going to take on the role of Robin Hood again?
No, he's the president. Yeah. So that's all that they've heard about it. Yeah. So we'll see what happens with it. But yeah. So I'm not sure about that. Yeah. So I like Mel Brooks, but I don't know if he needs to keep making these because Spaceballs 2 is coming out too.
Search for more money.
That's right. That's right. Did they officially announce that's the title? Search for more money?
Well, they did in the first one.
They did. So, did anybody do a top 5 list?
No, because we did.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
I can come up with one.
So I used Google Gemini, and I said, I am on a pop culture podcast. I need a top 5 list. Can you provide me a funny top 5 list with 5 items?
Did they?
Yeah, sure. Here's a funny top 5 list. Top 5 things actors secretly do on set to pass the time.
Masturbate.
Number 5, perfecting their I'm thinking about my deep and emotional character phase while actually just planning what they're going to order for dinner.
Okay.
Number 4, creating a who can eat the most craft service pretzels without anyone noticing competition.
Ooh.
It's usually won by whoever has the biggest jacket. Number 3, hiding a rubber chicken in a different spot every day just to see how long it takes for someone to notice. The record is 3 weeks. 2, developing a complex backstory for the random background extras. The barista in the corner, she's secretly a former spy who's living out her days in witness protection. And number 1, top 5 things actors secretly do on set to pass the time, reenacting the most dramatic scenes from The Office with their co-stars. It's always a debate on who gets to be Dwight.
Okay.
Now, I have to say, I think Google Gemini summoned some Dave Letterman here because this is kind of more like a Dave Letterman top 10 list than
a funny one.
Funny one.
Yes. Yeah. I did a top.
I wonder if I put in there, it said ask for a history of bad ideas top 5. Let's see what.
Yeah, happen. Put that in.
Oh shit! It gave me 100 responses.
I did top 5.
Stolen from Blake. Oh, wait. No,
What?
never mind.
I did top 5 favorite actresses in scary movies. My favorite ones. I did no particular order. Jamie Lee Curtis, Neve Campbell, Screams, Samara Weaving from Ready or Not. Love that show or that film. Melissa Barrero. I always say her name wrong. Scream 5 and 6, and she was in Abigail, another good film. Blake, go watch Abigail. It's a good show. And then I did Kathy Bates because she was in Misery, Dolores Claiborne, and American Horror Story. So those are my top 5.
I can't believe you didn't have Jennifer Love Hewitt on that list.
She is a great actress.
I'm really upset.
Yeah.
I really am.
Let's see here. Blake.
Yes.
Give me an adjective.
Busty.
Okay.
Think about Jennifer Love Hewitt still.
Brian. Give me a plural noun. You're on mute.
Cats.
You're on mute still.
Cats.
Brian. Plural noun.
Cats.
There he is. He's off mute. What you got, Brian? Knives. Jim, give me a verb ending in ing. Fucking.
I will go with
Fucking.
dancing.
Fucking. Blake, give me a noun.
Cat.
You say fat?
Cat.
Cat. Okay. Brian, give me a verb past tense. ED. Fucked. You're on mute, Brian. He's back.
Destroyed.
Okay. Like that one. Jim, give me a noun. My God, there's a lot of nouns.
A noun. I'll go with
Blow up doll.
hot air balloon.
Oh, well, like a blow up doll. Blake, give me a verb. Fuck.
Eating.
Eat.
Brian, give me a noun. Balls. I like how Brian thinks about this. He's very good at that.
I think it's a little bit of lag.
Yeah, maybe too.
Shark.
Yeah. It's that Kentucky Wi-Fi.
What'd you say, Brian?
Shark.
Jim, give me a number. 69.
I'll go 27.
Okay. Blake, give me a noun.
Diablo sauce.
It's a very interesting one. I don't think we've ever had that. Brian, a verb ending in ing. Fucking. Sucking. Eating. Verb ending in ing. What do you think, Brian? The lag is getting to him. Oh.
Remembering.
Okay. Jim, give me another number.
Oh, this is going to be a tough one. There's so many things to choose from. 4.
Okay. Blake, give me a verb not ending in ed or ing. Fuck.
Ring.
Yeah. Okay. Brian. Noun. What do you think?
Albert Einstein.
That's a proper noun.
It's a noun.
But it counts, yeah. We're not Scrabble here. Jim, give me a noun.
Let's go with vacuum cleaner.
Oh. Okay. We got a couple left here. Blake, give me a noun.
VCR.
Ooh. Brian, give me a verb. Past tense. It's going to be a tough one. Verb. Past tense.
Fucked.
Fucked. Oh. We got him coming out of the gates there. Cold test approves. And Jim, give me a place. Kitty City. Kitty City.
A place.
Kitty City.
I will go with
Kitty.
a cockpit.
You know, Jim, when you said that, I was like, a cockpit? What the hell? That's pretty funny. Oh, like on a plane. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
Whatever you want to go with.
It's a pit bull Cox. I remember going down to the local bar and being in the cockpit in the front there when the band's playing. Okay, so this is adult Mad Libs, because of course. Dysfunctional famous families, a checklist. You know you grew up in a busty-known dysfunctional family when your dad was president of the United Knives and got caught dancing the hot cat. Extra points if he destroyed about it on National Hot Air Balloon Day. Your manager mother thinks it's a good idea for you to eat naked in Play Shark. She also thinks you need to lose 10 to 27 pounds so you can land that Diet Diablo sauce deal. Your sister is constantly in and out of rehab for exhaustion and addiction to remembering pills. The luxurious facility could double as a 4-star spa. That actually worked. Your dad is a rock and ring star who fathered several children throughout his career. You didn't find out he was your biological Albert Einstein until you saw it on the front page of the news vacuum cleaner. You and your brothers were in a VCR band group, and your parents fucked all your money. You had to sue them in the cockpit to get your earnings back. So there you go. I don't think the adult one is as good as I wanted it to be.
Why do you think I never choose it?
There we go. Bad idea of the week. Feeding an elk. Bad idea number 12.
Making your children feed an elk.
There you go. Number 312. Yeah. Do not
hand feed an elk.
313.
You're right.
Did we have titles for the show?
Kids away from the wild animals and bears.
Do we have
feed them to the bears?
Do not feed them to the bears. Let's see here. I have titles for the show. Click the link. I had
click the link, Blake.
My Taco Bell.
Scroll up.
Scroll up. My Taco Bell got robbed. Stalking Joe. Is that a name? Is that a name tag on your belt? Did you feed an elk? That's the ones I got. So, anyone else got anything?
I didn't have any.
Oh. Brian, anything?
Kentucky Wi-Fi.
Oh, Kentucky Wi-Fi is good. I like that one. Blake, did you have any?
No, I just like to listen to them.
Oh, Jim, what did you say?
I go with Kentucky Wi-Fi. That's fine.
I like that one. Maybe people will think it's about the history of Kentucky Wi-Fi. They'll listen. So, and for one last thing here, October 24th through the 26th, come see us, the History of Bad Ideas podcast at the...
Not Blake.
Not Blake. I got an anniversary. That was in September. I got a birthday party. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
The birthday party's two completely other people.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Wait a minute. I have to command a ship over in Italy. You're not in the air, Navy anymore. Yeah, it was America's Cup. I won't be there.
Blake is America's Cup captain.
It's fine, Blake. It's fine.
I don't know anything about yacht racing, but I've seen it on TV.
That's fine. You'll be fine.
And you stayed in the Hollywood Inn Express.
I stayed in the Hollywood Inn Express. That's right.
I got to build a submersible that day. I can't make it. It's fine, Blake. We've only been talking about it for over a fucking year now.
I'm gonna go see that Superman movie.
I'm getting caught up on 37 Marvel films.
I can't wait for Blake to enter the submersible in the America's Cup.
Well, it won't blow up, Jim. It's just going to be on top of the water, floating. He's going to attach it to a sailboat.
Well, I got my ratchet key set. I'll be okay.
Standard or metric?
Damn it!
Neither? What kind do you have?
What do you mean they come in two different sizes?
We actually, on the submersible, we used a third size that we created our own. Damn it.
Who uses fucking star bits? Damn it.
They never fit. Damn it. Who fucking stripped them? Who stripped it? I knew we should have gotten that little drill bit that would have from the TV.
I tightened it so hard I stripped every bit. I stripped every bolt.
Are they in? Yeah. Yeah. How's the bolts?
Maybe.
Great.
Oh, I got this rubber mallet. I'll be okay.
There's a big old space right there. Nope. Time to go in. Whoops. There it goes. It's fine. It's fine. Nobody's going to miss it. They really are the disaster that never ends. It's really great. Come play submersible trivia with us at the convention. Anyways, get your tickets at CincinnatiComicExpo.com. Nuclear Man is going to be there. We're going to also have... What's that?
You know what? Who's going to be there?
Who, Brian? Who else is going to be there?
Tom Welling.
Oh, Tom Welling will be there. Michael Rosenbaum.
You know what? I'm going to get a big head of me, and I'm going to make you carry it around everywhere you go.
That's fine.
Put it up on stage for all your interviews.
To be personally, I want you to make like one of those cutouts, like life size cutouts, like the whole body, and we'll just put it at the booth. Take a picture with Blake.
Make RJ Holt wear it.
This is Blake. Come see him. So, Mr. Welling, what do you have to say to Blake? He's right here next to me. You know what? For as it goes for panels with two moderators, your price still would not be the worst. Anyways, moving on. So thank you everybody for listening. We'll be back in the studio next week because Brian will be in Civilization. Jim will be here, and Jeff hopefully is over the vid.
Well, now that I know I can't make it, maybe Andrew does now need to contact Joe Manganiello to show up.
He can't be that expensive, right? He can't be. Wait.
He could be.
He could be. Yeah, as long as Blake's not there, I'm fine with that.
Right. Oh.
Andrew would be like, yeah, fuck him. He calls me Andy. Oh, Blake, it's good to have you back. You better be back in 2 weeks.
For a week.
I'll try. I'll try. I'll check.
No, 2 weeks. You know why? Because we got a shit ton of food, and I need you to eat the fucking macros out of this place.
God damn it. All right, I'll try.
Look at this thing. Look. Reese's peanut butter Oreos.
Oh, damn you.
And look. Oreo candy canes.
Oh, my God.
And look, some other Oreo shit we got from Asia.
Ah.
Oh, there's nothing in it. Never mind.
Oh.
Anyways.
No, that's just the box we use to hide shit from your kids.
Oh, I'll get that back. Sorry. My bad. Yes, everybody. Thanks for listening. And Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye. Ciao.
Bye. Dean Cain.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history. Not so bad, there's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. The history of bad ideas. Podcast.
Testing me.
Testing you. Touching me. Sweet Caroline.
Bum, bum, bum. Good times never feel so good.